Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
The Lazio fans are out in force, the atmosphere crackling, passions are high. How could this not be inspiring for all those down there in light blue?
We have already started here.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that. But I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Saint-Maximin. Good play on the left-hand side here. And Unahi. Witsel. Spread it left. And it's Grimaldo. And Unahi. Busquets. And Unahi. Aguirre. And Unahi. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Shaqiri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Knocks it into space. Unahi. Alvarez. Tries to pass it through.
That is a great pick out.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ajax controlling the possession in this early phase. Unahi. Saint-Maximin. And it's Grimaldo. And Unahi. Busquets. And it's Witsel. Can he latch on to this?
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And he's managed to get free. Unahi. That's Busquets. He's on it, can he get away?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That has not gone well. Saint-Maximin. Saint-Maximin. And Unahi, somewhat off target. And he plays one through. Mbemba gets across to intercept that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Grimaldo. Unahi. Alvarez.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Aguirre. Grimaldo. Sends it crossfield. That's Busquets. Unahi. That's good play. Chance, surely! He's having a go! Oh, just wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Casado. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Olmo. Rodrigo. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Aubameyang. Looking for options for movement. And they've been given a corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short, and he welcomes it in. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. Looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. Alvarez. That's a cute ball. Grimaldo spots it and intercepts. Witsel. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. That is ended up in no man's land. Out towards the flank. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Busquets. Strokes it back. Aguirre. Played back in. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Alvarez. Can he get it through? That looks a cracking ball. Alvarez. Unahi. And Grimaldo. Unahi. That's a little off target. Shaqiri.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Distributed tidily. That's an excellent interception. Rodrigo. Now it's Dani Olmo. Lazio do have a chance to counter here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Unahi. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Attenzione, un cambio.
There's the start of the second half.
Ajax clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, Don't try to fix it.
Now it's Kane. It's a searching pass. Ajax do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Romero cuts it out.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Granit Xhaka. And Rodrigo. Lovely bit of skill. Rodrigo is onto this. Mbemba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Aubameyang. Rodrigo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodrigo! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shaqiri looking to get on the end of this. Busquets. Kane under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And the counter is on. He has found the way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Unahi. That's a good ball out wide. Back into the middle. Lo Celso. Dani Olmo. Rodrigo. Oh, they can break here. Can he get on the end of this? He's found the way through. And he skips past his man. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Aims beyond the defence. Now, who's going to be first to this? Grimaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ajax are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And here's Xhaka. He is just caressing the ball. Dos Santos. He won't be happy with that one. Mbemba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that was nowhere near his best. Not the most accurate pass.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 97. Aubameyang.
Alexander-Arnold.
Granit Xhaka.
Busquets.
Lasciano il campo
Now it's
per
Kane.
il numero 10. Il numero 19.
Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in. Rovella receives it in a wide position. And he was alert to it. Lo Celso. Shaqiri. And it's Dos Santos. Played out to the left flank. And it's Dos Santos. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And Aguirre. Mbemba. Played out to the right. It's a pretty loose pass. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And this is Kane. Kane! That's a half-decent try. Aguirre cuts out the pass. Alvarez is flagged offside.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Lascia il campo per il numero 12. Il numero
Lo
5.
Celso.
Cambio di giocatori.
Busquets. And this is Kane. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Probing pass. And it's Rovella.
Lazio really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Unahi. Spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Pinches it off him. And this is Kane. Yildiz. Now, can they get him away? Now, that looks a decent ball. Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that wasn't far away.
Sostituzione per la Lazio.
It's
Numero
their
11.
second corner of the game.
Lascia il campo per il numero 22.
And it's been taken short.
La sostituzione.
And it's made it on the finish! And now they can spring out of defence. Lazio with another corner. Desperate defending required here. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Unahi, that's an imaginative pass. Tries to play it through. Simeone. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Unahi. Sergio Roberto. Lo Celso.
Il quarto uomo indica
Nicely
2
shaped
minuti
ball.
di recupero.
Well, played right into his path. Lo Celso. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lazio are looking to break at pace. That ball looks a good one. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And there goes the final whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
Signore e signori, preparate
How would you sum up what we've witnessed?